Alright, what's good everybody? It is your stream host for today, Shaolin Pretzels, and welcome to Dragon Punch Online number 22. 22 weeks of good old online quarantine glory. So we're gonna get things started today with the Street Fighter V bracket. And it's gonna be a little bit interesting. It's a little bit on the lighter side today, but to discuss all of what's gonna be going on today, we have today's commentators. I will introduce to you now Akron's own Core Jam and Mr. Town Crier. We are live.
Howdy.
What's up? I guess we should get the bracket locked. I'm surprised to only see 7 people enter.
Yeah, it was going to be a lot lighter though too, so
maybe everyone feels the same way as you, Corey.
Been doing this for 22 weeks now.
yes, sir.
We're dangerously getting close to half a year.
Very dangerously. We are going.
At that point, the existential dread might overwhelm me, and I might disappear for another month.
So just swing it all the way over to the bracket.
So, okay, so we have some choices here for our first match. We can do Macho Choncho versus Kaiba Sega Saturn, or THTB versus Green Ranger. What do we want to see?
Ooh.
I'm feeling THTB and Green Ranger.
That's where I'm leaning towards. I think that would be a lot more interesting to watch. Sorry, Al.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, sorry, Al, but we know what we want to watch.
Yeah, we'll probably have the winner of Choncho and Kaiba against Hitman on stream, so we'll keep it balanced that way.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, we have this. There's a off stream.
Green Ranger's not online.
Marcus, please.
Marcus, why?
Oh no. Okay, wait. There's the mobile icon on Discord just lit up for his name, so
Well, poggers.
if he comes in here and says drop me, I'm gonna scream.
Well,
So you have to re-see it again or just DQ.
Kaiba Sega Saturn is his brother, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they like play off the same PS4s?
No,
No,
we disputed that theory.
Okay.
Been debunked.
Alright, that's unfortunate. That was one of the better storylines.
Wish I could see my settings in Chrome so that way I can actually zoom in.
Let's see, without that storyline, we've got Al from yesterday saying he's never going to lose to Green Ranger again. And we have Hitman defending his throne as second best player in Ohio. First when Rod isn't here.
Acting like my man Core Jam isn't sitting in the voice call right now.
You know, people just love to disrespect me. It's okay.
Wild.
Listen, I don't see you in this bracket right now, so
That doesn't mean anything.
all I'm saying. That's all I have to say.
Did you invite Dontay?
Oh, I thought
Bryce.
I thought you invited Dontay.
No, it's your job.
Also, completely honest, I haven't kept up with DPO match differentials enough to know if, currently speaking, I'd say Hitman or you are more favored online.
Hitman's won the most DPOs at 10. Corey's won about 8? Question mark? Yeah, 8.
We probably entered the same, but some of the ones I've entered, I was messing around with secondary, so if you're someone to count that, go for it. I'm not.
I'm just gonna say you're even.
Okay.
And leave it at that. because it's the least effort on my part. So,
It's the least effort on my part to discount everything. So
yeah,
Did you
you
like
actually
Marcus
have
too?
the stats. I don't.
is
have.
Marcus online now?
I don't know.
CFN says no.
Well, here's the interesting thing, right? Talking about that rivalry between Hitman and myself. Hitman, overall, I think he's a better player than me. At least as far as, definitely, if you go by out-of-state performance. But in-state, I think I have the better records against just about everyone.
So you're a hidden boss.
Kinda, except people kinda know. I mean, I guess, yeah.
I mean, just because you're at least slightly known doesn't make you not a hidden boss.
The world's gonna know your name.
Hidden boss is pretty much destroys their region, seldomly travels.
No one's traveling right now, but...
No one is.
And I refuse to play in other online tournaments.
Well, there you go. You're at least internet-wise a hidden boss. You're hiding in the deep corners of the CFM.
It's just that every time you enter an online tournament, you have to give up a piece of your soul. And I don't have a lot left.
I give up a piece of my soul every single week.
Yeah, but you also get more views from this, so...
Yeah, I guess.
You're getting a trade-off. Corey is just getting, ideally, to still have a scene when this is over.
The things I go through for you people.
To keep the community alive.
I don't even play this game. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bruh.
So we're just, we're waiting on Green Ranger. I'm not sure where he is.
Well, I guess
If he doesn't say anything by 8:05, I'm probably gonna DQ him.
R.I.P. the dream. Well, while we still have a decent bit of downtime, let's talk about this bracket real quick. So as we said,
Oh, so he's jumping on now. Okay.
okay. Well, screw talking about the bracket.
I feel like that's all we do here is talk about brackets.
Well, this is our job.
We're like a March Madness countdown stream. It's all bracketology all day long. I mean, what, the expected finals from this is probably either Dontay or Mostafles versus Hitman, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Unless
Yeah,
Al makes a run.
Unless we see a very tragic upset.
Or just Al making a run.
Or Green Ranger teasing out either Dontay or Mostafles.
I do not see the universe where Green Ranger can cheese at both Dontay and Mostafles.
You clearly don't believe in the magic.
I made the copy pasta. I am the magic.
Oh, man.
I sourced the magic. I stole the magic from a melee copy pasta. I allow the magic to flourish. I'm not the man. Find the storyteller for the man.
Oh, I copied the wrong one.
Victrix casted.
I accidentally copied his name. It's like, I don't have this saved anywhere. Whenever I want the meme, I just search Green Ranger isn't so great in the Discord search.
Oh my god.
There we go.
I'm surprised you don't have like a separate notepad on your computer that just says open in case of Green Ranger run.
Oh, I mean, Discord acts as a notebook. Far more convenient.
Okay, he's finally in the menus. Good.
Mr. Computer over here too good for the old text document. I get it.
Believe me, I use text documents a ton.
He just comes with the job.
But if the information is already there in a just as easily accessible spot, I'm going to use that. Shoutouts to text documents, by the way.
Seriously.
There's just something so pure about them. Okay, they're here.
I really need a better profile.
Let's rock. Stream link, Marcus. It is in the pins. Read the pins.
I posted it in an SF5 tournament anyway.
I seriously need to make a better profile picture if it's going to keep showing up on stream.
That's how I incentivize you to make a better picture.
Alright, well, looks like we're getting started here, finally.
I only have so much energy pretzels, I don't know.
Listen, it's either you make your own or you schedule a meetup with a Mr. Sneerful Water, and I don't really know how available he is right now.
Yeah, but that means I have to like my face pretzels. This is hard.
We can get you a new face. We have the technology.
We do have the technology.
Perfect. Actually, even better. I'll just steal Corey's picture. I'll just invert it. Yeah. Just flip it upside down. Perfect.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, so we have THTB versus Green Ranger here. I'm pretty sure THTB has won every single time these guys have played in DPO.
I would be surprised if the opposite were true.
But it's usually pretty close. So you can see THTB doing a really good job at just keeping Green Ranger out and just not making any foolish mistakes to cause him to get hit, which is 90% of Street Fighter.
Yeah, after his footsies practice yesterday, I expect Dontay's grip should be on point.
Oh, that's bad. One hit away from stun.
Oh, goes for the grab.
How did this round become even?
Wait, what?
10 seconds ago. Okay, there we go.
Zeku spent 1 bar, did his entire combo. You know, even game. Get to play the mid screen, the long screen game. Both of these characters are pretty good, but you have
-2 mix up.
mentally.
THTB special.
Asking me every eternal question of whether it's fair to be -2 or +2.
When you have a DP, it's all the same.
Dontay with the advantage in positioning, but slightly lower life. Not able to combo off of that.
You see Green Ranger trying to jump over the fireball instead of using horizontal, which I think is probably a mistake.
Also jumping backwards over the fireball again. The question is, ooh. Close. Manages to get in again, let's spend it all. I'll be around. A 3-bar lead for Sakura.
Yeah, that's actually huge. You always want to be going into the last round with more meter, because in Street Fighter V is the kind of game where, assuming your opponent's defense is on point, there's not a whole lot you can do without really good footsies, without EX meter. Trying to cheat without meter is usually going to cause you to get counter hit or just like jumped in at, or anti-aired rather. So yeah, you always want to go in with meter because especially when your opponent doesn't have meter, you have such a huge advantage on just the options you have to execute your offense.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. This is looking a little grim for THTB, but he activated V trigger and got the side switch. Oh.
Wow. Okay.
He converted off of that. Oh, I think THTB could have killed off of that juggle.
Yeah,
probably.
Oh, oh, Marcus, why? Why would you do that?
Gambled it all.
Sakura wins.
The half screen low. Live by it, die by it.
Yep. That's the thing that always ends up eating Green Ranger. He always goes for some risky option, and it works great when it works, but all it takes is that one slip up, and you're probably gonna lose.
Yeah, when it doesn't work, it's catastrophic.
Right. But that's why we love him. That's why he's a staple of the DPO experience. He's like the first raid boss in most dungeons. They're just like a DPS
Oh my
check.
god.
I thought you were about to say low mechanics, but... It's interesting because like he stays in old Zeku just long enough to like initiate the full screen game and then switches and goes right back in.
Right. He gets impatient and it's like, alright, time to go ham. Gotta switch it up on him.
It's like he's only willing to play the full screen game if you aren't.
Right. I never really thought about it like that, but you're absolutely right.
It's like he stays in old Zeku just long enough to absolutely confirm that his opponent is not Zangief.
Is that gonna work? What?
Yeah.
Oh, if I'm THTB, I'm tight.
Yo.
That is what we call the magic.
That is the magic.
Green Ranger will do everything in his power to win. He will play with every sacrifice he has to.
Oh boy. I don't. Ooh, good choice. He's mid-screen game again, and here comes Akron.
Good jump in, but missed the hit confirm on Green Ranger's part. That's unfortunate, and he put himself in the corner. Almost got shimmy, that would have been so bad.
Hold up. Zeku with a great throw.
Wow, that reached.
I can't believe that reach.
Alright, Dontay, you can't jump anymore. Jump and die. Good use of the Horizontal, but too far away.
Ooh, there's
With the overhead check. Hit him low and then hit him high.
Final round.
We call that conditioning.
just block forehead.
Good air to air on THTB's part, but didn't follow up with the top two.
I feel like there's always this fear that air to air is just going to mess up for no reason.
Yeah, it's scary. Cause like, if you go for like air to air that leads into a special move in the air, and you get knocked out while you're in the air, and you don't react fast enough, you might still try to do the special when you land.
Wow.
God. I'm surprised how much, like, I'm surprised how well he manages to play only spending bar for super.
It's been really clutch though.
Yes.
We are at a tied game.
I feel like his
Round
play...
Fight.
This is going to sound super obvious, but I feel like his play style serves him well anytime he's not, like, at a disadvantage. If he's in the lead and forcing you to play his game, it works. But when he has to slide in to approach you, that is where the issues begin. Okay, never mind.
I think Sakura can punish that heavy punch young Zeku did with the stand-like kick.
I would not be surprised. Ooh.
I keep forgetting Sakura gets a juggle off of light Natsu now when it anti-airs.
Wow.
Interesting.
How many times do I have to say that young Zeku is the best grappler in the game? Oh, good. Use up the chip out.
That was a
You're about to take this?
that was a very smart hit and run approach from Green Ranger.
I'm really convinced. I think Green Ranger's literally only spent 1 meter off on super this entire set.
Well, Zeku doesn't really have a lot of EX options that are super versatile like that, where you can just throw it out.
He did EXDP once, and he used EX up on this one.
The big one that Zekus tend to throw out is just EX Fusion Flip, and you only do that when you're playing Gold Zeku anyways. Young Zeku really doesn't have anything. So it's not too surprising to see Green Ranger save all his meter for just supers.
I guess it's more of how successful he's being. I don't know. Ooh. Perfectly spaced, but doesn't get the follow-up.
Pretty good Graham. Really channeling his inner Hawaiian shirt man here. Is that it? Oh no.
Oh my god!
Oh no. Dontay, no!
He kept throwing fireballs and thought he was safe.
Green Ranger bringing the heat today. He's winning this.
The magic begins.
Wow!
Magic.
So, I've been rewatching some of the old DPOs, and there was a moment in time where Ian said, I feel like Green Ranger is legitimately getting better at the game.
I did say that. I do remember. I think
He's showing it right now. No, Marcus, where'd you go?
it feels like a combination of Green Rangers getting better at the game and people still aren't adapting.
A little bit of
Did
both.
you invite Mostafles?
I'm going to do that right now.
We have to invite Green Ranger again.
Yeah.
Mostafles beating Durzo 2-1. That's like Mostafles versus Green Ranger. I don't think Choncho Kaiba Sega Saturn has started yet. Oh, maybe it has.
When I checked the Discord before, he was trying to get Kaiba to play, so
Yeah, so hopefully that happens.
yeah. So anyway, as indicated, next up on stream we will be having Mr. Mostafles versus Mr. Green Ranger as soon as we get Green Ranger back in here.
Green Ranger come back. And in Discord, on his way.
So every time these two play, I'm pretty sure it's not the case where Mostafles always wins, but it's always like down to the wire. Like last hit, last round.
I'm getting deja
Green
vu
Ranger
here.
just usually does something that just costs him the game.
I'm getting deja vu here.
Yeah. I feel like I've said this already today, but
Yes.
it's still true.
Alright, so the man, the myth, the legend, the Green Ranger has arrived.
Mostafles serves as the gatekeeper between expectedly Green Ranger and Hitman. Yeah, this is... I'm not going to say one of the most... I guess it is kind of one of the more interesting matchups. Because it's the... Like, out of the two more top Akumas we have, this is the wilder one versus the wildest player.
Yeah, it's definitely always a spectacle watching these two fight. You can see, yeah, just off the start, Green Ranger going with the Bushin flip. which is really just a poor man's demon flip. Wow. Green Ranger said no to the little hop chop by
He also didn't block.
Mostafles.
I didn't block on Akuma's wake up, so. Ooh, good cross.
Mostafles opting for max damage and not Oki. I think I would have went for Oki in there in that particular situation, but I'm not him.
Yeah, but then you have to play the 50-50 of is Green Ranger just going to EXDP or not? Versus
So Mostafles cannot jump here.
Ooh, he got punished.
Landed and got hit.
I'm pretty sure he still had enough time to jump there.
Round 2. Fight.
You see Green Ranger trying to play footstool right there. Okay. Didn't work, but, you know, good attempt.
Okay.
That was nice.
Definitely did not see that coming.
Yeah, it gets the life lead.
I didn't know that worked.
These things don't surprise me anymore. I don't know if I've seen it before yet.
This is the
There's
magic.
reversal on the -3 or the +3.
Reverse swing again.
It's not a bad strat against Akuma because it does so much brain life and he has such low health.
Literally,
It does add up.
Final round.
in 2. Just getting kicked in the face.
Yeah, I believe a similar situation happened the last time these two played in bracket.
And you could tell me this is the same match from like 4 weeks ago, and I believe you.
I'm pretty sure this is the same match from 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
Akuma back fierce anti-air did not anti-air a wall jump. Oh, Green Ranger, why?
The -2 schmicks. Actually, how minus
Like I said,
how minus is that grab anyway?
I think it's like -4 or 5.
Okay.
Zonto is no match for V-Trigger Air Fireball.
No.
And that's game.
Why would he do that? I don't understand. This is what I'm talking about. He always says something that causes him to just lose the game.
Win.
Listen, wild is wild is wild. We have a copy pasta for the magic because of circumstances like this.
You're right. I can't argue.
Round
Turn to
1.
really bring it better too.
Fight.
For the flip early starts fireball. Goes in. No anti-air, no bar.
What a brave crouch fierce.
Oh, even flip. And he keeps him in the corner. The sun's gonna wear off.
This is where Mostafles really excels at. If he gets you in the corner, it's so hard to get out.
Good air there. Good anti-air.
Round 2.
Just keeping the pressure where he needs to. Not even spending that much, bro.
Oh,
Akuma definitely gets something better off that, right?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Like, wait.
I think that was the case with Mostafles not knowing if it actually crush counters.
Yeah. That might just be the case.
Or he just wasn't ready because what kind of Zeku just doesn't DP right there?
All of them. Hawaiian shirt man showed them the path. You're saying you don't even have to do well in CPT events to be a United States renowned Street Fighter V player anymore? He gave him the path.
And that's gonna do it.
Yeah, that's gonna be dead.
He could just finish the DP, but just go spend the bar.
Make him watch it.
Akuma
Send him away
win.
like the hot air balloon.
Alright, well, you have a little bit of a lull.
We gotta catch up. Choncho and Iva don't look like they're done yet.
Yeah, so I'm wondering what's going on with that part of the bracket.
I assume it started because they haven't said anything since. But I also have no idea.
It's not like Kaiba to be this late. That's usually like his brother's job.
It happens sometimes.
Meanwhile, in losers, we got Durzo, THTB, and they're probably playing right now.
Yeah, I think they are.
And then Hitman and Mostafles are waiting in winner semis and winners finals.
It's go time.
Yeah, so I guess what we would next have on the stream would be Hitman versus the winner of Choncho and Kaiba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Choncho beat Kaiba 2-1, which means it's time for the run back.
Oh dear
Choncho and
lord.
Hitman.
Run back of what? The finals from 3 DPOs again?
I think that was 2 weeks
Just
ago.
go.
Like I said, I disappeared for a month, so my schedule's still, like, my timing's still off. One L2P underscore Hitman.
I believe that's the one I invited because it's the one that's actually online.
Wait, is Kaiba Nash?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh, I completely forgot about that. Okay, and then it looks like THTB beat. There's a 2-1.
Yep.
So we have, in losers, we have Green Ranger versus his brother on one side. And we have Dontay versus the loser of this up-and-coming match.
That we do. That we do.
It's been a while.
And we're gonna need you to go to the back.
Oh yeah, so it's been a while since we've seen the brothers fight, I think. Again, I disappeared for a month, so I think it's been a while, but maybe I'm wrong.
It's usually an early bracket match. It's been a while since they've been like seated together, but
Yeah. Hitman ready to go.
Preparing
Woke
to
up just for this. Versus
Woke up and the first thing he has to deal with is online Honda.
woke up. Woke up and do a sumo match.
pretty sure this happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
So for those who are not in the know, one like to play Hitman. I think no one would argue with the fact that he's the better player here, but 2 weeks ago, my man Choncho here knocked Hitman out of winners.
Fight.
I think it was a 2-0 as well.
It was a 2-1, I believe.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna gloss over the fact that Choncho got 6-0'd after in grand finals, but we're hoping to see similar results today.
Al used to play Bison. At least, you should put both sides of this matchup have pretty decent knowledge of action.
Good on Choncho for not fighting for the shimmy attempts that Hitman was trying to do with the neutral jumps. Got the corner carry.
Nice. Your reversal in the corner. Ooh.
Ate the crutch counter. A stand around house by Bison is so good.
You block it, you're +3. You block it, you +3. You don't block it, you lose.
You actually lose.
You actually just lose.
Big interrupt. Headbutt. Good job on Choncho for getting back to the center stage. Pushing Hitman back. flipped. Empty jump low.
Jump is right there, switch sides, but when he gets there. Ooh, good air there.
Good air to air on Choncho's part. That's some matchup knowledge that I don't think I've seen from him before, so that's good.
That catch will take it.
And Bison wins.
He's looking really good in round 2 at the beginning. So.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what it comes down to between these two players is going to be their defense. You can see Hitman's by and large more ready for a lot of the situations Choncho's throwing at him, rather than the other way around.
Ooh. Great with that. Trying to keep him in the corner, but he won't.
Stand heavy kick from Honda's like -7 on block, I think. It's really far reaching, but you have to be a bit careful with it or you will get punished.
He's going for the air to air, but he's in trouble pretty much every time
The classic, that's something Hitman likes to do. When he's about to die, he will wake up free frame. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Especially if he has V-trigger stocked, he's doing it. This is why your meaties have to be on point.
He's been getting that cross up pretty consistently. Dodge.
Oh. That EX headbutt is very punishable, but you kind of have to walk forward with most characters to effectively punish it. You can't just punish it in place.
Or throw into the corner he goes. Bison jumps. He got a reset somewhere. That'll be the round.
That'll be the match.
Yeah, that'll be the match.
And Bison wins.
So Hitman taking it over Choncho with a swift 2-0, giving him a really nice seat in winners finals.
It's go time.
No, he's waiting the winner of... No, wait, he just has Mostafles.
Yep, but next we're gonna do the brother matchup. Green Ranger versus Kaiba Sega Saturn for the probably 7th time in DPO.
Yeah, this is a matchup that we have seen a lot.
I feel like I haven't seen it in a while, but again, probably because I disappeared.
They've usually gone back and forth, but lately Kaiba has had the upper hand.
Really?
Yeah. Like the past 2 times they played, I think Kaiba took it.
Alright then. Could be pretty interesting.
The best part about when these two play is trash talk you see in Twitch chat usually.
So this week he actually entered as Kaiba Second Saturn as opposed to DJ Vegetal. He's just sticking with the CFN name now.
Got Nash versus Zeku. Matchup that you probably never see outside of this.
Yes.
Being that very few people still play Nash. Because man is slow. He's bad because he's slow, right? Like, I'm not...
Well, it's one of those things where, like, why play Nash when Guile exists?
Yeah. Like, his walk speed feels abysmal.
His walk speed is really slow, but the reason he was so good was because, at least in Season 1, was that his dash was stupid fast and stupid far-reaching, combined with, like, at the time, 8 frames of input delay.
Nerfed by
But-
the game.
All that is gone now, so he is a pretty slow character, all things considered. He has a lot of like forward advancing moves that sort of are supposed to act as his movement, but it's not quite the same as just having good walk speed.
Yeah.
Ryan Vile here for the giveaway, as always.
I'm upset that Ryan didn't enter tonight.
Yeah, I know. The way how things were looking early on, it would be insane to not try to enter tonight's bracket.
Indeed. Indubitably.
But speaking of insanity,
If you stand in my way, I will kill you.
Nash and 20.
Dang, Nash just straight up says he's gonna kill him.
Nash is a savage. When I get my hands on him.
I forgot how much of an edgelord he was.
so why didn't you play him then?
He's not Ed.
Yes,
Ed wasn't around at launch.
Doesn't matter.
don't care.
Good hand here. Decent health for you.
Could you use on Kaiba's part for using the V reversible to get out of the corner?
He's in his head. He's in his head.
Call them out.
I suggest
I love
you
that
stay
grab.
down.
It's pretty good. But to do it raw like that takes a really hard read.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
Truly, watching these two play is like a recreation of a Song of Fire and Ice. That was almost really sick.
That was almost extremely cool.
So much almost good just happened. Like on both sides.
You chose the wrong opponent.
It had to end with a throw. didn't it? Just feels like his overall pretty solid gears and a decent read on what his brother wants to do.
Yeah. It's hard to fight when you're fighting someone who just understands your movements on a personal level.
It's like, your blood is my blood.
Right.
You're wild is my wild. It's just how it works.
But Green Ranger is commanding the lead here. Fully stocked on the meter too.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
The super's incoming.
Yep.
Or not even.
Didn't even need it.
The raw jump.
Zeku wins.
Green Ranger able to take game one. Zeku telling him, hey, you're a zombie.
Round one.
Maybe fix that.
Fight.
Time to die again. Ooh, what was that DP? Green Ranger gets in with a clean jump in.
Good damage, good area. Decides that he's gonna take him all the way back. Now get corner pressure on one side, and you can
What a cross up.
I get corner pressure on one side when you can just switch and get it on the other.
Fight.
Alright.
Green Ranger is getting away with so many jump-ins. It's kind of insane, actually. I'm pretty sure Kaiba went for an air throw right there, too.
I'm 90% sure. Oh! Almost really good.
Green Ranger went for the shimmy, but his brother didn't fight. Out, that's +3, now you can't push the button. Oh, just do it, okay.
Confirm, and now it's a one-hit game. Okay.
That sucks, wasting all the meter just to lose anyways.
To a single jump in that you could have V-triggered.
Final round.
Yeah, that too.
Fight.
Oh god, the meter damage significantly in Nash's favor, and he's gonna spend a little bit of it. Ooh.
Again with the jump-ins for Green Ranger.
Oh
Wow.
no. These V-triggers gonna cost him. Fusion flip gets blocked, but not the afterward. What?
Oh. Oh.
It could have been so bad.
I'm so mad about everything that just happened. That was...
Zeku win.
I'm not happy.
Well, it's the world we live in.
Green Ranger wins 2-0. Alright.
Okay,
Alrighty then.
we're gonna get another run back here between Choncho and THTB.
Oh no.
A money match.
From the
Oh
money match.
no.
That's right.
Choncho in that money match getting 2 games, so... But you have to say Dontay is probably favored in this. It's entirely possible.
Yeah, it's probably feeling pretty confident going in.
Dontay spamming the let's have a good match. Alright. I like it, I like it.
So ever since that money match happened, and I literally mean like the second that money match was over, because Al immediately hit me up in my DMs after this was done. My man has started training for the day that he can beat THTB in bracket.
Let's do this.
See,
It's funny because you asking for the Sakura matchup help.
I'm not surprised, but I am, because he keeps telling me he's doing nothing but playing Red Dead. As far as I know, that man was fishing in Red Dead Redemption last night for 4.5 hours.
Dang.
So I will believe you, because I have no reason not to. But I also know the man's also been doing some fishing.
Maybe that's the key.
That's the tech.
For this win.
Listen, if
Goes with the geef.
if Daigo can play Minecraft and win a CPT event, then my man can play Red Dead and win this tournament.
Round 1.
Let's go.
Fight.
Believe. If Kichipamu can make Albedo Devo with this same large muscled grapple man's, anything can happen.
Pretty sure Sakura is favored in this matchup. So I'm kind of surprised Choncho went with the geef to begin with.
You're not the only one.
He said himself yesterday that he's pretty much just been playing Geef. Taking a break from Honda because there's apparently a combo that, like, new tech combo for Honda that was found that he practiced for a long time. It's just been super frustrating for him. So he's been playing a bit more Geef because he's been having more fun.
How it is sometimes.
I respect it.
What I don't respect is THTB throwing fireballs in Choncho's face.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Not with the trigger available like it is. Oh, this could be it right here.
Grab it now. It's
Oh.
Yep.
jab into EXSPD.
It worked twice.
Classic.
Well, like, it works because you don't want to move when you're taking jab pressure from Geef because he can do like 3 of them before you're out of range.
Yeah. Good use of the armor.
Good anti-air. Got greedy with the running bear grab. Ooh, got him with the shimmy that happened in the money match too. Choncho not watching his toes, gets clipped.
Final round.
He's a big man. He's got big shoes. Well, space fitting.
That was a great buffer on THTB's part. Got the corner carry and a good chunk of damage.
He was practicing those buffers and footsies yesterday.
Yeah, with the crouching jab.
Wake up grab and it works? Okay. Good use of the lariat to do with the fireball.
It's the trade in his advantage, but he's low enough health that...
Don't throw a fireball, Dontay. Oh, that should be it right there.
I'll just the heavy punch and that'll be the man.
Sakura wins.
Yeah, I feel like... Just like the matchup doesn't feel like it's good for Geef.
No, all the Shotos just about, except maybe Kage and Akuma, have a good matchup against Geef just because their tools are kind of made to deal with characters like Geef.
I wonder if we're going to see Honda or if he's just taking a second. I'm pretty sure they're in a call with each other right now. Neither.
Yeah.
Well, as far as I know, they're just taking an extra like 10-15 seconds to talk shit.
I really would like to know what they're saying in general voice right now.
Honestly, I would respect even more than the character swap, even though I think the character swap might be the better idea. They're just taking time to talk shit. I'm all for it. Yep, looks like that's what it is. Sticking with Zangief.
Round 1.
I feel like this is a deliberate taunt.
This is not the right stage.
I feel like this is a deliberate taunt.
Agreed to it.
Alright. It's a good stage. I like the face of the yo guy in the background. Ooh, good use of cover.
It was a questionable SPD. What an anti-air.
Anti-air fireball.
This is textbook Shoto versus Geef. What we're seeing right here.
This is also textbook Shoto versus Geef. Oh no!
Air SPD.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I've got to play footsies. Dangerous.
Gets clipped on the dash.
That's unfortunate.
Round 2.
Their ball is just fast enough.
If I were to make a montage of saddest rounds of DPO, that would probably be in it.
Missing their SPD hurts. Benefits of the trade there. Grab. Focus in the corner. DP fails. Just goes for the X.
Probably gonna go for the crush counter and then.
Any spray hit. A blocked jab is probably enough, but will he get the chance?
Oh, THTB went for the shimmy there.
Oh, big crush.
It's not enough.
Wow, this is going downhill quick.
Oh no.
Okay.
Lead the set.
Sakura.
Yep, 2-0.
And the money match god takes it 2-0 over the man he defeated.
He just has too much practice. He was playing footsies yesterday. He's out here whipping those things. Bathhouse. The bathhouse beatdown.
It's go time.
I need that to be a name of like a Honda only tournament. Anyway,
It's a beat one.
so next up on stream, we are going to be starting winners finals, which will be good old Mr. Mostafles versus One Life to Play Hitman.
Gotta love it when the players hop into the lounge by themselves.
They're ready to go. Two high tier characters, two talented players. What's not to like?
The characters.
Yeah.
Unless you get angry by seeing Akuma and Bison on the screen, then I don't know what to tell you, but I really don't.
So traditionally, Hitman usually wins this matchup.
I feel like you can say that about most people versus Hitman.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
The
I
exception
feel like
is
it still
what?
needs to be said.
The exception is you.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Round
It's
one.
Hitman too, but he's usually not around.
Ohio, we need to level up. This is a problem. Man's won 10 DPOs. This is a problem.
Don't worry, I'll start playing the game in 13 months. I got you.
Mostafles starting out strong here, getting Hitman in the corner, but Hitman fights his way out.
Around the same time, I deny Vitality top 5 in the state, so I wasn't worried.
Good backdash to deal with the Devil's Reverse.
Been able to keep his pressure up, and now they're kind of just trading ways. Trying to get just enough safety that they can take their next more risky option.
He gets the hit confirm on Hitman's part, but he gets a V-trigger activation. Mostafles answers back with his own.
Yeah, gets the Oki.
Oh, that's just bad.
This could go downhill very. Whoa!
He goes through the fireball.
Good EX fireball. Close out the round.
Round two.
Is that an answer for EX Psycho Blast?
Mostafles playing a dangerous game. What the hell is Akuma is? Just the nature of the beast. Rating blows, medium punches from Bison, plus 220 blocking. Or throw to keep him in the corner. Mostafles has to find his way out. Grab. EX fireballs are going there.
You can never go wrong with air EX fireball.
That air option is so useful for Akuma. And able to keep the pressure going.
Can't go wrong with normal air fireball.
That too.
I mean, so they're designing a character for you. They offer you an air fireball. You take it.
That might kill.
Is that actually gonna kill?
Yep.
Bruh!
It's what?
400 damage.
Yeah, it's like 330 damage.
Akuma wins.
But I'm pretty sure it's 400.
The shin pretzels.
Oh, maybe it is 400 because you can't go under. Regardless. Yeah, that was definitely enough. Man, just walks up and moves.
Round one. Fight.
Good first game of Mostafles.
Yeah, that wake up the XDP into V-trigger activation was the turning point for that first game.
Never letting Hitman play his game more on me. Just feels like a momentum launch right there. Let the mauling begin. He finds his opening stun. No. Oh, but the demon.
Round 2.
Game to play, almost perfect by Mostafles.
Runs into the crush counter there.
Hitman back on the offensive. Invincible dashes and plus frames. Pretty good at keeping up the edge.
I'll wake up beast skill parry. What was that?
I mean, it worked.
It was a clean hit core.
Right, that was just weird all around.
We are witnessing perfection.
Meter advantage in Mostafles' favor.
Final round.
Hitman answering right back to that. Take some time, play his game.
That's one of the rare times I've seen Bison land in a jump and it couldn't connect down forward fierce.
True. Nice Psycho X.
What a confirm.
Able to get out with the teleport. The health is definitely not in his advantage at this point.
You can see Hitman really respecting the make up EX DP into the trigger activation. And the reason he's doing that is because like it can just turn around a whole entire round just in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's Akuma's robbery.
Right. It's kind of messed up because there were four neutral or 4 knockdown situations that Hitman had that he just didn't try to apply pressure because he was that scared of the EXDP.
Round 1.
I'll play the safe game as much as I can. Works out for him.
Ooh, dashing through the normal. It's always the worst feeling. That was a great answer for the red fireball. That's -5, but Hitman missed the punish.
Good use of the trigger to carefully execute
A lot of gray life and chip damage on Mostafles.
it won't go away.
Yep. That round ended because he had that chip damage on that gray life.
Yeah. Gray life and nothing to keep you alive. Good pressure.
Stun?
Stop. Good damage goes for the reset, doesn't get it.
Nice pressure on Hitman's part, but couldn't quite crack Mostafles open. Oh, that's gonna be bad.
Oh,
That's gonna be worse.
Hitman's looking for a confirm into super at this point. Or maybe not. Wow, the chase.
Wow.
What great awareness on Hitman's part.
Bison
That was crazy.
chases him all the way down.
And Bison wins.
It's a zero-sum game. Stay where you are, get pummeled. Teleport out, get pummeled. Great pressure from Hitman, especially when he knows his options like that.
Mostafles is taking a breather.
That's something he's been doing a lot more recently. He used to just go as fast as he can through his matches.
I think
It's good to see him taking a break.
That's a good look.
It served him well whenever he actually does take a break.
Yeah, getting those moments to breathe is important. That little bit of extra time for analysis. Because recognizing any mistake that you're making in a matchup like this could be the difference between winning and losing.
Yep.
Anytime you have to do so. But now, we have a Bison. Standing in winners finals.
Round 1.
Mostafles make the comeback. He started the set pretty much as well as I've seen him play against. Just gotta make that adjustment.
Wake up, dash forward. That's crazy.
Back to the pressure.
Lift blast into down forward fears. What is Jimmy?
Yikes.
That was a little bit of a mauling right there. It just goes to show how strong Bison's EX moves are.
Action. Get the teleport off the forward throw to keep him in the corner. I'd say for the pressure. And he makes his way out.
There he goes again with that wake up jab. If Hitman has V-trigger available, he's doing it. Oh, and that's gonna be it.
Bruh.
All the damage he needs.
That's a lot of damage.
Away for 1 second and my man died.
It really be like that out here.
Really do. Really do.
Psycho power out here just taking lives.
Alright, so that was winners finals. So we're gonna be
Next up is Green Ranger versus Dontay.
Green Ranger versus good old THTB. Two favorites from the good old city of Cleveland.
Indeed.
This will be, looks of it, loser semis. Winner will go on to face Mr. Mostafles.
The winner of that gets to run into that Bison. So,
Oh no. Why is Green Ranger offline?
Bruh.
Green Ranger, you beat your brother. You're still in the tournament.
He's in the menus now, don't worry.
Okay.
It's just like the random moments that he decided to go offline. It's just, ugh.
We already watched this and Green Ranger won. So it's you've got to put him at least slightly in the advantage for this.
Yeah, but that's not what normally happens, so who really knows?
Yeah, but can we really make decisions off of what usually happens?
Yes.
Or do we embrace the magic?
Oh, he's in here. Okay.
Corey, you're making too much sense.
I know. I get told that a lot. What are you doing, Mostafles?
Mostafles, go to the back. Thank you.
Remember, I sat down at the controller, about to play fighting games for the first time. Corey looked at me, told me to block. I've been blocking at least somewhat ever since.
We all get much farther whenever we listen to Corey. It just takes
Yes.
it just takes us a while to actually like come to terms with the fact that he's mostly right.
I give you all the answers. I have been since day one.
Just block. Don't pick jury.
Don't picture. One top 5 player in Ohio did not take that advice.
I think he had already made the decision.
It's already too far deep.
Pick a
Round
top
one.
tier.
Fight.
Some of us listen to that advice. Anyway, we got Sakura and we got Zeku. This is the run back.
Only now has Corey taken his own advice.
Yeah, I should have listened to myself sooner. Now, the real issue is there weren't top tiers that I really enjoyed playing.
Fair.
And it doesn't matter how good a character is, if you don't enjoy playing them, your performance will suffer.
I completely agree. That's why I don't play this game. Somewhat of me. There are characters I enjoy. I'm just only finding that now.
Shake hands with the president.
It's
Oh,
not
God.
G. I don't like G.
I really want it to be G though.
I know you do.
In this first round, it looks like Green Ranger is kind of putting on a commanding lead.
I mean, we say that.
How's the opening? And that should be enough damage. Not quite even enough. Ooh.
That could have been death.
Jab reset.
Oh, good.
Got the cross under.
Jab.
What did I say?
Commentator's curse. What can I do?
Wild. Actually wild.
Round two. Fight.
I'm gonna jab you on one side. I'm gonna walk under you. I'm gonna jab you again. DCR said it best. Focus on the jab. Man made a 15-minute video on the one jab in Tekken. That's what he's talking about. Universal. Jab build.
That was
Yeah,
a very interesting VP.
Yeah. Oh, but nothing off it. Your reversal gets answered with an EXDP. You think the pressure is yours, but it is not. Oh, that wasn't even true. He just didn't block.
You will get hit if you don't block.
More words of wisdom.
Low forward confirm into V trigger. We got those.
Another interesting VP.
Sakura wins.
Standing light kick connects, and that's all he needs. Confirmed game 1 to THTB.
His brother trolling him in the chat right now. I can't.
Now it is Green Ranger who must make these adjustments. That's the death. Continuation.
Ooh, that was a bad buffer on CHTB's part. He's gonna pay for it.
No safety. Puts in the corner than he wants to be. I'll get the blood. Continuation. Forward throw.
Seems like every time Green Ranger gets in the corner, it usually means death for him.
Yeah. THTB playing the corner game much cleaner than he did in the first set. There's no more of that scrambling where Zeku's like getting air jumps that don't go anywhere and he's not answering them. No, he's just playing it clean.
That was a really good buffer off the stand heavy punch.
He's at least for now found his answer to the Wild Man, and it is punishing all of his whiffs with the reliability of Sakura standing like kick.
That's really the key.
It served him well. Ooh, and he jumps himself into the corner, but Dontay's just gonna give him space.
He's just letting Green Ranger hang himself.
What you gotta do?
I don't agree with just constantly walking back like this. You do that enough, he will eventually put himself in the corner.
Putting yourself in a situation where you have to find your way out is a way to get punished, but the war of attrition will be lost on Green Ranger's part as he will choose to jump. I'll be 2-0 THTB.
Yeah, but that was a anti-climactic run back.
Womp womp.
Just plain from Dontay. He finds his answers, finds his way on the losers finals. All three.
Go time.
Looks good in the entire way, which bodes well for his upcoming matchup with Mr. Mostafles.
This is Mostafles' chance to break his third place curse.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Dontay already broke his fourth place curse.
How many more curses shall we break today?
That looks good for him. That definitely looked good for him. So. Oh yeah, I have to switch to back.
I'm really excited to see these two play. It's gone pretty back and forth between the two of them throughout all of DPO.
Yeah, now it's first to 3. So.
Yep, that is
Let's
correct.
see the adaptation. Hopefully we'll get to see the adaptation.
That's what we all would hope for.
Fighting games are most exciting when the game 5 happens. It's just the way it is. The back and forth
Round
happens.
one.
They've learned.
Fight.
And both starting out with their respective fireballs.
Both focusing on the ground game.
Ooh, good. And there's no pressure to be had as Dontay fights his way out. Now sent back in.
Back right in.
Back and forth in positioning sense. Health about even.
Ooh, what a jump in. That could have been death if Mostafles decided to anti-air instead. Mostafles enters back with his own jump in.
My life for these reeds.
Yeah, Mr. Mostafles respecting a lot of THTB's jump-ins so far.
Yeah, well, it's hard to just back heavy punch it. Sakura's jump ins, I'd imagine, because Sakura's jumping heavy kick is so deep that the back heavy punch might not come out in time. Look at these anti-airs by THTB.
One of these shotos is not afraid to anti-air.
Ooh.
And the call out.
Good reads from
Up
that.
a little bit.
Sakura wins.
Feels like he's just like one step ahead.
Exactly one.
Exactly one.
Which is the perfect spot to be. You don't want to be too ahead because then you're actually behind.
Round one.
Well, if you're too ahead, then you also just like direct what you're.
Right.
That's almost the scariest part. If you're thinking too far ahead, you're almost free-forming what you're doing underneath.
Sakura's lucky in that she can punish Stan Medium taking the red fireball from just about every range it could happen at. Which is a huge help in this matchup, for sure.
Both about even, goes for the back kick to keep up the pressure. Reversal, spaces it out. Ooh.
Oh, Mostafles tried to call out the B reversal with a neutral jump, but he didn't quite get punished.
THTB! He'll fight his way back out. Ooh. Oh.
Ooh, got shimmied. That hurts.
Round 2.
There's always that flip frame when you see the throw whip and you know you're about to die. Just feels awful.
Indeed.
Feels bad, man.
Especially in like situations like that, it's just a 2-player game for shimmies.
That was weird.
Katsu only punished by the standing punch. Jumping in, jumping out, jumping in. Forward throw, pressure in Dontay's advantage. Gives him the ground back. Big stage.
He should be moving back a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what you have to do when you're playing Sakura. You're just trying to kind of kite your opponent around a little bit, and then just mixing that up with approaches.
Yeah. Feels like there's been less approaches up until this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to approach on Akuma.
True.
Especially with full resources.
Yeah, THTB actually dies off of one good hit, or demon. Yep.
Speak of the devil.
What's the kick? Demon it is.
Akuma wins.
Good use
stuff.
of it by Mostafles. Brings it back clean. 1-1.
1-1.
Like the game plan of Sakura, I understand to be like hiding, trying to keep your space occupied, but it feels like he's just losing too much ground.
Yeah, that's what you have to be careful about for sure.
The balance just isn't quite found yet.
Wake up light TP from Mostafles to beat out a throw from THTB.
Beautiful grab. Pressuring Akuma's advantage. Ooh. Opting to go for shorter combo.
Another demon. Nope, doesn't even need it.
Doesn't let it go.
Round 2. Fight.
You can see Mostafles opted for the demon flip throw that time when previously he'd been doing demon flip palm, but because THTB was blocking all the palms, he switched to the throw.
Yeah, it worked for him the one time off. Seems to have been separating it. Ooh, brings up to the crowd, just did it, but Akuma returns right back where he needs to be for the second. And Akuma has probably 3 health, and the punch is more than will take it away.
Final round. Fight.
Pretty clear. Gets the through, fresh counter.
And a counter conversion to
Push buttons
follow.
on wake up.
Ooh, EXDP, what's the answer here?
A lot of damage.
And a lot of corner carry to go with it.
Right into the corner. As far as you like it, demon for crap. Grosso gets him out of stun. Out of the corner. Oh, the overhead.
That was a really good overhead. I don't think THTB had tried it once.
Sakura wins.
It was a very nice cleanup on the side of THTB.
Super clean rounds, 2 and 3.
These guys have been kind of going in like 3-round increments.
Round 1.
The one's dominant for 3 rounds and then it switches.
Let's see who ends on top.
The download just won't complete, man. It's stuck at 98% for both of them. It's there. Ubisoft's telling you can play the game. But you want your graphics. This download needs to be complete. Ooh, good pick.
It was a risky third fireball.
Especially right in front of Mostafles' face.
Optics for the kick out of Demon Flip. Pressure's high, stun. Single DP for the meter build. Easy kill.
Round 2.
The start of Mostafles' 3 rounds.
Yeah, 3 rounds would bring him to 1 round up in the Game 5 scenario. See just how long he can keep it up.
Unfortunately, drops the light confirm. It's very rare that I see him do that.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Kick DP. Ooh. That's what the Tatsu there, but gets answered by the punch before coming out.
Good punish.
But that's not safe. Akron putting him in.
Oh, that, wow, okay. That was a lot of weird stuff that happened in those last 10 seconds.
But managed to work out.
You don't even get 3 rounds, you only get the 1. Dontay set point. Mr. Mostafles fighting forward.
That could have been a really bad shimmy.
Should be making these really risky reads with air fireball.
Well, even if, it might not even be a read so much as a conditioning tool. Because if Mostafles knows he's going to do it, Mostafles is going to be less inclined to both jump and, more importantly, demon flip.
I mean, Mostafles in kind could do like an EX demon flip, because as we have learned, that is projectile invincible.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the worry, too. Oh, that should be the game.
That should be death.
See ya.
Mr. Mostafles saying that second round was a fluke. I'm gonna win the next one too.
On to Game 5 we go. Just what I wanted. This is where fighting games are the most exciting. Everything's on the line. Both fighting for that chance to get another taste of the psycho power.
Fight.
Good jump in. And already cornered.
I feel like he's noticed Mr. Mostafles having a tendency to throw that round start fireball.
Yeah. That's certainly a tendency of his.
Ooh, grab. In the back of the advantage.
Blocks on THTB's part. Love to see it.
Grab. Oh, gets answered by the DP. Yoki.
Wow.
Wow. That was crazy.
Jumps the demon flip.
Round 2. Fight.
We went from exchanging 3 rounds at a time to exchanging 1 round at a time.
Back and forth.
That's a lot of damage for the round, for the start of the round.
Jesus Christ. I mean, it's a low health character, but even still, that hurts.
Dontay playing it safe.
He's in his momentum now.
Pressure jumps
away.
up to throw him again.
Mostafles got full resources in the dream.
Leaning on the fireball, do it. Ooh, a light kick connect.
Shoutouts to stand light kick.
Sakura wins.
Button that ends so many dreams. THTB. Moving on to grand finals. Fight against Columbus's own. One life to play Hitman.
Got Cleveland in grand finals.
That we do.
They're always there.
They get there often.
Closing it out is the hard task.
Will this be the day that Cleveland finally gets their shot at winning? Because the funny thing about how this whole tournament started, Hitman, we didn't think was going to enter. We were just...
we didn't expect Cincy to enter as much as they did for a while either.
Oh, he means for tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It was going to be a lonely six-man bracket with an almost guaranteed Cleveland victory. And just when we thought all was going to be guaranteed and we would finally get our Cleveland champion, the Hitman arrived.
He says when Mostafles would have been the first seed in that situation.
Round one.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Fight.
But
Seeding would not have backed you up on that. Alright.
THTB fighting it out for the loser's side. He's got to win 2 first of 3 sets against one left to play's Hitman, or to reset bracket and take EPO 22. So he's got a long way to go.
At the very least, winning 2 first 3 sets against one left to play Hitman. It's definitely not easy.
Yep, you're asking THTB to do stuff he hasn't done before.
And it's a task seemingly insurmountable by most of Ohio.
You're asking him to do something very few people in Ohio have. Hitman, pretty quick on the adaptation.
Yeah.
Seldomly on his back foot for a while.
Good block.
Nashes. Oh,
Not there.
where is he? Where is he?
This should not be allowed to happen online.
Right behind you.
We live in a world where the character that most dominates Ohio is also a really good online character.
Gonna be honest, not surprised.
I mean, doesn't even like online tournaments that much.
It almost feels like canon that Bison should be good online.
He's just good.
I mean, yeah. But like, tell me that like the Lord of Evil of the series, the Master of Psycho Power, shouldn't just get that little bit of plus from being online.
You're right.
That almost feels intentional. Pressure with the EX fireball. Jumps his way out of the corner. Need to throw himself back in.
What attack?
It's base.
Watch them toes.
Win.
Always gotta watch them toes.
So it's hard, man. Gotta keep your shoes from getting scoped. It's a hard life.
Round one. Fight.
I'm gonna be honest, Bison shoes almost look like Crocs with the holes in them. Like, I know that they're boots, but like they look decently close to Crocs.
What else would he wear?
Man, you're telling me I'm the Lord of Evil and I have to put on actual shoes to do this job? This is whack. I bet Seth doesn't have to put on shoes.
He does not.
I think Gil walking around here wearing shoes.
Pretty good pressure from THTB. But, short-lived. Oh, that crosses up.
Yeah, Bison's jump like kick is actually messed up when the opponent's in the corner.
Not even that. It feels like Bison's cape almost obscures what's happening for a second when he jumps.
Okay, Dontay.
That was a very nice comeback.
Bison's way back down. Flipping him.
Jump super.
Super as an anti-air.
Big damage.
Just stand there and laugh. Loki after super? Who needs it? Not Bison. Stand there and laugh.
Final round.
One round apiece in game 2.
Round apiece.
Gets away from the fireball, but right back into Sakura. Slide gets him in.
Good job on THTB's part for knowing that punish. Right there. That was a bad VP.
He does it again.
What do you do after a bad DP? Another one.
The man just did it.
You got an invincible wake up reversal I can borrow?
My man spent all his bar on 3 XDPs.
And he got the corner out of it too. But yeah.
Well, okay.
Worth debatable.
The worth of it is very debatable.
Bison Hitman take game 2.
Juego número 2.
Game 2.
THTB taking the legendary time to think.
A long breath.
It's go time.
Yeah, the last thing I would expect is a character swap from either of them. So
Yeah.
Dontay's about to break out from the Kali.
Oh boy.
Devour.
If that character was flashy, I'd play.
Let's do this.
V-Trigger is all flash.
V-Trigger is good. A character's combo game is like 9 hits max.
But the activation is flashy. What?
Who cares about the activation?
It looks
They're
cool.
close.
He's going Super Saiyan. It's awesome.
Round 1.
Listen, if Destiny can't make an exciting video with you as a character, I don't care.
Damn.
That's the way it goes.
Good neutral jump to call out the knee press.
Yeah, the DP is not safe.
That DP hurt a little to watch.
Good punishment. Ooh, hair there.
Life has been evened up.
Slide again. Oh, the overhead.
Classic.
Worked versus Green Ranger. Worked versus Mostafles. You Hitman are not immune.
Sakura's overhead is actually really good because of how fast her walk speed is. And how far reaching the overhead is. And it's relatively quick too.
It also feels like it's not like as absurd of an animation as that, so it's like even harder to react to.
Yeah.
Great.
Spray the XCP.
Ooh, hey, great. Sakura.
Oh, sure, you guys are saying ooh, but when I do that with Forrest and medium punch, you guys yell at me.
We see that matchup too often, okay?
I try to say ooh about everything now. I'm gonna be honest. At least on commentary, I'm trying to slightly appreciate every character. As best as I can. Or
Final
rounds
round.
are even.
Fight.
Rounds are even, but THTB still has to turn it around 3 games straight.
Dontay find his answer that he is not it.
Oh, and the stun. He's on V-trigger, so he can't spend all the meter all at once to kill. Plus frames. Click them with the low.
Two palm, continuation, forward throw.
The shimmy! Bringing his man into the corner. Tosses this man again. Oh, and the scissor kicks.
What do I always say? And we'll wake up jab, or wake up 3 frame.
And it'll
In
work.
such situations, and it will work.
Dang, not only do I feel like that THTB's momentum got killed, I feel like my momentum got killed trying to commentate that. Hitman taking it over THTB in grand finals, 3 games straight to become your Dragon Punch Online number 22 champion.
On the bright side, you don't need momentum anymore.
Facts.
It's go.
Big facts. All right, so thank you guys very much for tuning into today's Dragon Punch Online tournament. In case you are not familiar, because I apparently did not do this at the very beginning of this tournament. You were watching Dragon Punch Online, the Ohio FGC's premier fighting game tournament series, where we run Street Fighter V, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, Killer Instinct, Tekken 7, Multi Blood, and Dragon Ball FighterZ. The lineup changes, but one thing that stays the same, we always got Street Fighter. I just want to thank the good old Ohio FGC for allowing us to put this on. OhioFGC.com is our central hub for everything going on in the Ohio fighting game community. Whether you want to get in touch with our TOs, want to find out when our tournaments are, or even just want to check out some of our content creators and streamers like yours truly, you can find all the information at OhioFGC.com. All free for your perusal. You can either type the link into your URL bar or type in OHFGC in the chat. A couple more things I just want to mention before we sign off for today. I'm running a giveaway. Yay. So the Twitch channel, thanks to everyone's kind and generous support over these past, I want to say it's been almost like a year since I've like consistently started streaming. So thanks to everyone for helping me to surpass 250 followers. I am running a giveaway of 3 sets of Buttercade's snap out tools. These things make it so that way you can just remove your buttons from your arcade stick without breaking the snap-ins on those things, and then having to go out and buy more buttons and wait for them to come in the mail. And right now, whenever USPS is being as slow and fairly inefficient as it is, one thing that you don't want is to have to go out and buy buttons on a frequent basis, especially during these troubled times. So, what a better way to keep you from having to do that than having a set of these. So I will be giving away 3 sets of these, one 24mm and one 30mm in each, and I will be selecting 3 winners on August the 26th. So catch us during our stream time around like 8 p.m. EST, and you will be around for whenever the winners get announced. Want to enter this giveaway? Just type in !giveaway in the chat. Do all the prompts there, all of the social media channels, and you'll be registered to enter for one of those 3 sets. So, with that all said, thank you guys so very, very much for tuning in to today's tour. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? I almost forgot. I almost forgot something extremely important. You weren't listening to just my voice the entire time. there are two individuals that need to be thanked.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I will thank you anyway, dang it.
We're pretty depressing on the mic.
So starting off, I want to thank
I
our
do my best. Come on.
TO bracket runner and OhioFGC.com founder, good old Mr. Core Jam. You can follow him on Twitter at Code Corey.
Just
call him the Daigo of Ohio.
That'll never get old.
and also,
Boots just saying no.
he just says no. And then we also have Mr. Town Crier. You can follow him on Twitter at towncrier_0.
Yeah, recommend. Tell me what I should make my picture of. I'll draw it. It'll be awful, but I'll do it because I got nothing better.
Lol.
It's true. I got no better ideas.
Yep, so of course you can always follow these two on Twitter, and we also have Ohio FGC on Twitter at OHFGC. So if you need social media updates for all the events that's going to be happening, this account is responsible for going and retweeting all the Ohio FGC events that are happening. So if you need social media reminders, this is the Twitter account to follow. So yeah, that's all I have for this week's Dragon Punch Online. If you like what you saw today, be sure to click on the follow button and turn on the notification bell to get notified of the next time that we go live. The VODs for DPO will be posted on the YouTube channel this coming Monday for all your guys' perusal. If you want to check out all of our previous Dragon Punch Online tournaments, you can find them all on my YouTube channel, the good old Shaolin Pretzels YouTube channel. So thank you guys very much for tuning in to today's Dragon Punch Online. I've been Shaolin Pretzels, joined as always by Mr. Core Jam and Mr. Town Crier. And we will see you guys next time, around this time of the week, next week, for some more Dragon Punch Online.
Week 23.
We're almost at half a year.